Okay, first I want to welcome everybody to our special meeting, which is Monday, February 2nd. It's February 12th. And can we call for, can we have a roll call, please?
Yes. Commissioner Kay,
Aye, or me present.
Commissioner Williams,
Present.
Commissioner Cohn,
Present.
Chair Mason.
Present. Okay, so we're here to approve resolution 24 PT8. If Susan is here, if she can take us through the resolution.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. I am here. We got our bids a couple of hours ago for the rail improvements at the Municipal River Terminal. We got 3 bids. Our rail consultant thought they were all good bids. The low bidder was Capital Railroad at $733,422.90. Capital has worked at the Municipal River Terminal in the past, and our engineering consultant thought they would do a good job. So we would like to award the project to them. We have an option to take a 10% contingency that was in the proposed budget. So that contingency would bring us up to $806,765.19. Toward this project, we have a state FY24 grant, $665,662.65. And then with a 20% match, that takes us up to about $850. So we have more money than we need. And so what we'd like to do is include that contingency and sign a contract with Capital Railroad not to exceed the $806,765.19. And the state grant needs to be expended by June 15th. And we think we can meet that schedule, but we need to get going. So that's why we had this special meeting. Does anybody have any questions?
And these are all improvements that need to be done to the railroads that we are in charge of. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, the SCF does a lot of rail business and they're trying to expand. They're trying to get more rail customers. So this is phase 4 of a long-term ongoing rail upgrade. Last operator did not use rail, and so the rail was pretty it's almost non-existent. So this is phase 4, and it just keeps extending the length of the track. Ultimately, the goal is to get a unit train to go through there, which is a more efficient way to move railed goods. So we are SCF is contributing towards this. So it's all of our costs are covered, and we want to keep driving more business to their rail part of the project.
Okay, thank you, Susan. Do any of the commissioners have any questions for Susan?
I was curious how many bids there were and what was the range?
There were 3 bids. So the Capital was the low bid, then Railworks was $869,602. And they've also worked at the MRT, and then the high bidder was Millstone Weber, $1,164,384.85. They're kind of new to the rail game, and they're trying to break into it. So they are not familiar with the MRT. They've done some work for SCF, but the first 2 bidders are very familiar with the site, and we were pleased with Capital Railroad's bid.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Commissioner Cohn has his hand up. Commissioner Cohn has his hand up.
Oh, okay. Did you have a question, Commissioner?
I did, Madam Chair. Thank you. Susan, my apologies if I missed this. So what location is this phase 4 in?
This is the Municipal River Terminal, which is at the foot of North Market Street, right across from Produce Row. And SCF is our tenant there. They started in 2015. Their lease, if they use all their extensions, runs through 2040. And they have greatly increased operations there. When we started this rail project, they were about 12 or 15 employees. Now they're up to 24. And we have a tonnage royalty that's going up quite a bit because of the railed cargo they have.
It's North Market and what, Produce Row is what, between First Street and Second Street?
This is the Produce Row is just on the other side of the flood wall. So the municipal river terminal is right on the water. And it's Branch Street is its north.
Branch,
And-
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I spent some time in that area this weekend, as Director Williams can attest to. So
Yeah.
I did see quite a bit of rail line that was I could hardly describe it as functional. I mean, it was kind of buried in debris and weeds and concrete in some cases. So I'm trying to kind of connect the dots from my little weekend excursion up there. So thanks for the additional context.
Sure.
Okay, any other questions? All right, seeing that there are no other questions, could we have a motion to approve number 24 PT8?
So moved, Alderman Cohn.
Do we have a
Second.
second?
Second, Williams.
All right, can we get a roll call?
Commissioner Kay,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Cone,
Aye.
Chair Mason.
Aye. Well, the resolution has been approved. Is there any other business?
No.
No.
None.
All right, then. Then I guess that we are adjourned then. Have a great Monday and we'll see you next time.
Wait a sec.
Do we need a motion to adjourn?
We do, yeah.
Oh, do we need a motion to adjourn? Okay, okay, we need a motion to adjourn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So moved. So moved, Commissioner Kay.
Second.
And- Okay, which been a second and then I guess we're adjourned.